Hello and welcome to Wonderland. Thank you so much for joining me today on or around this Leo new moon for August of 2023. The Leo new moon focuses on self reflection, self discovery, self transformation, self evaluation, and really finding the things that you are really proud of about yourself and integrating them into becoming the most authentic version of yourself that you can be, so that you're able to feel on a deep level proud of who you are and remain loyal to that authentic self. So, in today's reading, I ask for guidance for this upcoming moon cycle and asking for a little bit of clarity of what you should be setting intentions around. And today we are using candle colors as a selector. So pile number one has this bright red candle. Pile two in the center has a yellow candle. And pile three on the far right has a white candle. So you can choose by color or you can just use your intuition, whichever one jumps out at you. I will have the timestamps linked in the description box below. So you can simply click on that whenever you're ready and it will take you directly to your reading. This is my birthday moon. I am a Leo. So I am trying to conserve and save my energy because if you've been following me in the Just a Phase Moon Planner, you know that our birthday moon cycle is also our new moon or dark moon time of the year. So this is a time of that I should be conserving and saving my energy. So we've got really straight to the point, quick readings today so that I can conserve my energy and use my birthday moon as a time to refresh and rejuvenate so that I can bring lots more magic to Wonderland, the Wonderland community, as well as this channel. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm so happy you're here. I can't wait to see you on the other side of the looking glass. Hello, group one. If you chose this bright red candle, I'm going to light that for you now. And this is your reading for the Leo new moon cycle for August of 2023. And so this is the first pile, but I have a feeling that we're going to be having a lot of reversals this this read or for these readings because of all of the retrogrades going on right now. We have Venus, Chiron, Pluto, Uranus is going retrograde this month as well. So just a lot of kind of slow, stuck, almost backwards kind of movement. And so I think that's why we have all of these reversals here. And if you've been feeling really frustrated about maybe things not moving forward for you, I think that um what would be a good idea for you is to check in when if you have the Just a Phase Moon Planner, all of the dates for when the planets go direct are listed in your monthly spread. But if you don't have the Just a Phase Planner, like look up the planets that are retrograde right now and figure out for yourself when like the dates that each one of them will start going direct, because I think that will help give you direction and focus for when things can start feeling moving again. And personally, I'm going to do this as well. So maybe I'll do a video about it, but so that you can like For example, I think one of the first that I think they start going direct in October. So maybe setting a goal or an intention or a deadline for yourself for October for when that thing in your life or start kind of planning for that time for things to be moving forward. So this just feels like a very slow, like kind of take a step back, get really grounded. That's why I chose a red candle for you. Get really grounded and centered and just allow for this slowness and allow for this uh, time to just be kind of like a pause and a reflection kind of time. I'm wondering if maybe the people that chose this group are Leos, and if that is the case, Leo season and Leo new moon is your new moon time of year as well, the dark moon time of year. So this is a time of slow movement, hibernation, pausing a little bit, hermit life, even though during Leo season in summer we want to be super active. uh, Um, this is also your dark moon time of year. So if you are a Leo, you might be feeling low energy or just kind of this need to kind of isolate a little bit. But for you specifically, so I didn't finish explaining that. I got off on a tangent. Um, so just I think it might just be helpful for those of you that chose this pile to kind of like look at those dates and say, okay, so this is going to start moving again in October. This is going to start moving again in November, just to have something to look forward to know that this stuckness isn't forever. Because I also kind of get the feeling that this group is like frustrated with this slowness and stuckness. So to have something to just have something to look forward to so that you're like, okay, it is going to move forward, but for now, I'm going to just be in this energy. Specifically with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse here, it might have something to do with financially, like you're just not able to go out and celebrate like you wanted to, or there's just this lack of stability, stability and security in your life right now. So you just feel like maybe you're really budgeting really strictly and you're just limiting spending and limiting like frivolous spending, extra spending, that kind of thing. So you're feeling like, well, I can't move forward because I like financially can't like go out and do anything. We also have the reverse Two of Wands, which is um, also feeling like you don't want to move forward because moving forward would be scary and will take you out of your comfort zone. So a little bit of both, a little bit of like, well, financially I can't move forward, but moving forward is also feels scary, risky, and uncomfortable. With the Eight of Cups in reverse, this is also refusing to leave a situation that's not working for you, whether that's a job, a career, a friendship, a relationship, uh, a project you've been working on and is not working out. And there's something that you need to like be leaving behind, but you're just refusing to do it. Whether that is the financial struggles in the beginning or um, not wanting to leave your comfort zone, but there's something that you need to let go of, but you're refusing to walk away from it. And the reversed Page of Pentacles is really just not feeling motivated or inspired to move forward. So it's really, this energy is really just stuck. Like, I don't have the motivation to move forward. I don't have the funds to move forward. I'm comfortable being where I am because the unknown is unknown and I don't like it. So, this all of this retrograde energy, I think has been putting a lot of us in this like, well, what? Like it's just like we want to be able to see what is out there for us, but like nothing's moving forward. So you can't, like with even with taking one step forward, you at least get a little bit of a clearer vision for what's to come. But I think that the retrograde palooza, as I like to call it, is just like what is next? What is happening? So I chose the fairy godmother oracle because it's sometimes it's tough love, but it just always kind of has this nice little voice of reasoning. Um, so your card is listening, and I would like to read from the book here. Whispers come upon the breeze through pretty shells and open seas. But do you listen true and well? Stop your rushing, heed the spell. Pay attention, words await, messages denote your fate. So, even if you are feeling stuck and even if you are feeling frustrated, I mean, this card here alone is saying, like, stop and listen. Do you get caught up in the drama and devastation of life's challenges? Or do you sit still as stormy waves crash all around you and simply listen? This is a time for quiet, a time for reflection, and to be still. Please slow down a bit, for whilst you are scurrying around, you do not hear me call. There are many important messages you are missing, much to your own determent. One of my roles is to bring you peace, but I must say that you aren't making my job easy. It is vital that you give yourself some silence in order to hear the loving guidance being imparted, to feel spirit, and to notice that beauty is all around you. Be still, breathe, and relax. Here, in this internal place of the sacred, you will find restoration of balance and harmony. Then you can better hear the advice that is being whispered to you as you learn to live in the present. This message also implies that you are not listening to the needs or indeed the words of others. Next time you have a conversation, observe your thoughts whilst another is talking. Are you thinking about what you can say next, or are you truly listening to the words that are being spoken? There is a difference between hearing and listening, and your answers reveal the truth of the matter. However, just because someone tells you something doesn't mean that they are to be believed or to be obeyed. Trust your judgment to enhance your clairaudient or psychic hearing skills. Open your ears to the sounds all around you, and you will be surprised to hear auditory noises that you have missed previously when you are otherwise preoccupied with your life. So, even though you're frustrated, even though you're feeling stuck, this is a significant time of pause. Fighting for things to move forward is just going to waste your energy. So, allow for this stillness, silence, and peace, and see what comes to you intuitively. See what messages you receive, or even just like this tug of direction. We also have mint, daydream, fantasy, and imaginations, and ruby, fearlessness, strength, and warrior. So, this is another reason why I chose the red, because even if this is a difficult situation that you're going through, this is something that's making you stronger. And you're just being reminded that you are strong enough. You're a warrior. You can be fearless. You will get through this time. And the daydream and fantasy, the mint really jumped out at me because so we have the Leo new moon today, or um, this month in August, and then our full moon is in Pisces. So this is watery, dreamy energy, allowing your imagination to grow. So I feel like this time is really interesting, and we also have a mermaid here too, um, which is very Piscean. So I feel like if you allow for this stillness and this calm and this quiet and to stop struggling and fighting to like make something work or make something happen, to just allow for this pause, peace, and stillness. I know I've said this a million times, to allow your mind to open and expand and to discover different possibilities, different outcomes, and really use your imagination and daydream, especially around the next full moon. So within the next few weeks, maybe um, start getting ready for the full moon to really plan to do maybe a guided meditation that takes you on a journey, or just maybe just really pay close attention to the moon cycle this month, because the moon really does teach us to slow down. And the new moon is a time of stillness and darkness. And I feel like really focusing on the phases for you will help you just take one step at a time, and then really open and expand your mind on that full moon to daydream a little bit and hopefully find that pull or direction that will help give you clarity on where to go and how to turn all of these upside down. My light attracts light is the affirmation for group one. And I'd like to read from this one as well. Today, the universe is honoring that self. Know that the greater force of creation is grateful for the steps you have already taken to face your fears and express yourself more authentically in the world. You were not born to suffer. You were not born to hide. Right now, it might feel scary to take the next step, but if you leap forward, the hand of the universe will be there to catch you and take you forward. It feels good to be the light that I am, is your affirmation here. So this kind of was card was also really pointing to maybe some of you might be Leos, because a Leo energy really does focus on the self. So that line, um, today the universe is honoring that self. That really is the benefit of a Leo new moon, is to really just look at and honor. While a Leo full moon is about that celebration, the new moon being calmer and slower is just about kind of like soaking in that sun, like soaking in that self and soaking in that vibrancy, uh, sunbathing in solar plexus energy and self-confidence energy, working on your self-esteem and self-confidence. So even if things aren't moving forward, that doesn't mean that you're doing anything wrong. I think the universe is really telling you that you need to stop and slow down and listen. So for those of you that chose group one, I would recommend really looking into those retrograde, when all of the planets that are retrograde right now start going direct, and that will help maybe give you a timeline of how things might move forward for you, which I feel like would take off a lot of that frustration that you might be feeling. Allow yourself to be quiet and listen. Set an intention to meditate regularly, even if it's just for 5 minutes a day, just to kind of stop, breathe, listen. And a lot of the times when we find that groundedness, when we find that centeredness, even if it's for a brief moment, it's almost like hitting the reset button. And that's what a new moon is. It's the reset button. We get a reset button every month, and this is it for this month. So remember to honor, love, and support yourself. Remember, your light attracts other light. So, focusing on that positive, focusing on that timeline of when things are going direct will help shift your perspective to, oh, why am I so stuck? Why am I so stuck? Why am I so negative? Like, why are these things happening? And shifting that into a more positive light. Okay, this will move forward and this date. So let's focus and have our eyes set on that on that day, have something to move forward to so that things eventually start moving forward again. So, if you would like a more personal reading, those are available on my website, priestessofwonderland.com. And I hope you have a wonderful, happy new moon in Leo. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments if this reading resonated with you. Hello, group 2. If you chose this beautiful, bright, sunny yellow candle, then this is your reading for the Leo new moon for August of 2023. So I chose your yellow candle because, as you can see, we have sunflowers here, we've got fire energy, and just kind of lots of yellow happening here. So that's why I chose that for this group. I was honestly a little bit confused for this reading. I guess maybe like we usually try to, I guess with when I do tarot readings, I usually see like, okay, this is the issue. What's the advice or some sort of guidance? Um, but this reading feels really wonderful. And if you haven't already, you need to take a vacation or some time off. But I mean, with the reversed hermit here, I feel like you've already done that. But let's just go through the cards first of all. I'm getting ahead of myself. So the King of Pentacles, like, I mean, look, just like sitting in the lap of luxury. This is very Leo energy kind of too, although I don't normally use pentacle energy for Leo energy, but we do also have this Knight of Wands here. And with like, I feel like the reversed hermit is saying that you have been kind of isolating, you have been maybe taking it easy and practicing self-care, but we have two knights here that are saying it's time to go. There's something that you're passionate about and you need to like run with it. I think it's like we have an idea that we need to run with. I think the King of Pentacles is here to have us slow down because this is a lot of energy. I think this is something that you're excited about, and something that you may have been keeping to yourself. But now is the time to use this Leo new moon to set the intentions to bring it bring it into existence. Um, so I think the King of Pentacles is here to kind of slow that movement down a little bit, making sure that you're having this solid foundation before you you run like the wind with all of this fiery energy. And let's see if we can get some guidance from our fairy godmother here. So we have rejuvenation. So that I don't know, I was just really feeling kind of conflicted during this reading. Like normally, like if we get a card like rejuvenation, we would get the hermit upright and not reversed. So like I feel like you've already started some sort of self-care practice or taken a day off or you've just come back from vacation and you're just feeling inspired and motivated. Um, I guess the thing that's confusing me is that like this card is telling you to take a vacation if you haven't already. I guess so like this card is saying like you need to take a vacation and these cards are kind of saying that you already have and now it's time to move forward. So maybe it's just that like some of you are getting ready to take a vacation, some of you just came back from a vacation. I don't know. I just felt kind of confused by this one. So lounging, bronzing in the sun, sea salt air, having fun. Food delights, cocktails too. Take this well-earned break for you. To be restored, I am taking charge. Enjoy the rest now. Bon voyage. As your fairy godmother, I give you full permission to take a break, for you have earned it. Yes, indeed, a time to rest, rejuvenate, and have some fun is just the ticket for your weary self. What a time it has been for you. It feels as though you haven't stopped for a moment. You are exhausted on so many levels that if you try to carry on much longer, you won't be fit to bring about the results you desire. Have you heard the saying, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy? Well, take it from me. You won't be doing yourself, or anyone else for that matter, any favors by continuing on as you are doing. So, I am prescribing you with a holiday. Do not let any money worry gremlins kick in the moment a vacation is suggested. Do you not understand the universal law of giving and receiving? The law is simple. The more you deny yourself, the less you receive. I'm going to say that again. The more you deny yourself, the less you receive. To fully love yourself is to take all that you need in order to live to your full potential. Your body, soul, and spirit are crying out for a well earned rest. When you give in to this craving, you will find that you are able to see through new and fresh eyes. You will feel more energized and will have reignited your passion and enthusiasm on every level. Your passion and enthusiasm on every level. Everyone needs to get away from the mundane from time to time. It's essential to our well being. So do yourself a favor and get away from it all. Go on, spoil yourself. Be weighted on hand and foot, be wild, be silly, and have the most fun you can. It's time for you now. So go search for that dream destination, pack your bags, and fly. Sail away. You'll be so grateful that you did. Don't forget to send a postcard. So obviously this card is screaming, take a vacation, take time off. Um I see the King of Pentacles just like, sitting like I feel like the mouse is waiting on on I can just picture like someone lounging and like having grapes served to them, this person serving cocktails to them. Like the King of Pentacles is very grounded and stable and financially stable enough so that they're able to step away and step back and let other people take care of things for them. So you need a it's just strange to have the reverse hermit here because I feel like vacation is like stepping away, stepping back, maybe even isolating a little bit, like treating yourself on like a trip a trip by yourself. But then we have this reversed hermit that's like, no, it's time to go out and socialize. So maybe this is even, I don't know, a trip with family or lots of people. I don't know. I feel conflicted with the go take a vacation, but also step out of hermit mode at the same time. We also have white angels, purity, and radiance, and brown, earth, foundation, and seeds. With these two cards coming up, and kind of what the fairy godmother card was saying, like, don't worry, I'll take care of everything while you're on vacation. So, like, there is this huge angelic spirit guide connection that is like, hand your worries to God, hand your worries to Source, hand your worries to the angels, ask for help, or if you feel like you're not able to take a vacation, to ask your angels, like, okay, well, how can we how can we make it so that we can take some time off, even if it's just like a day or um, not even going anywhere, just allowing yourself to be in your own space. The other card we have here, though, is I am surrounded by angels. So this is a very significant message. We have the fairy godmother saying, I'll take care of everything. We have angels, purity, and light, and that you are surrounded by angels. So if there is any worry or any doubt, know that you were led to this reading for a reason. Ask and communicate with your angels for help. And I even kind of get the sense with if this is a creative project that you're ready to like run with, hit the ground running is what I'm kind of seeing. Maybe the spirit guided you to this thing, and I just feel like you're being told that like everything is laid out for you. And even with this earth one, I feel like the more you connect, the more you allow yourself time to step back and listen, that like another step is placed for you. Like like a stepping stone is placed in front of you. And then when you step on that one, another one is placed. And when you step on that one, another one is placed. So just trusting that if you're hitting the ground and running, that the steps are going to be there when you get there. Like each step is already placed there for you. The only thing we want to be wary of is going too quickly with the Knight of Swords, like going too quickly without thinking of anything. So definitely set that foundation, plant those seeds, make those plans, because this thing that you are bringing is this thing that you are bringing to the world is very divinely guided. And I think the King of Pentacles again is just here to slow down a little bit. Right, you're excited about this, you're ready to do this, you've been divinely guided, you've been getting messages about doing this, like do it, but slow down. Do it do it slowly, do it practically, because this is going to, I feel like, going to be a very long-term project, a very like this is a marathon, not a sprint, and like a long sustaining project. Like this is something that's going to be supportive of your purpose and your path and support you for a long time. I chose this beautiful bright yellow candle for you, not only because of all the yellow sunflowers, the fire energy, even this orange cat here. I just really got the sense and the need for you to like soak up the sun. So even if you're not able to go anywhere, um, sit outside in your yard, sit outside on your balcony, go to the park, and somewhere you can sit and soak up the sun seems very rejuvenating for you. So, happy Leo new moon. Beautiful people, I hope that you are having fun on your vacation if you haven't taken one yet. And if you are planning a vacation, I hope you have the best, wonderful time and that this person is serving you cocktails. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, happy new moon. Hello, group 3. If you chose this white candle, then this is your reading for the Leo new moon for August of 2023. This reading was actually really kind of interesting and is almost a combination of the other two groups. So if you felt torn between this one and another pile, I would recommend checking out that other pile because we even received some of the same cards in this group as the other two groups. So that was really interesting. Um, I will say that I think that it would benefit you to check in to see how, if any of the retrograde planets are affecting your birth chart. Because just whenever I see kind of multiple reverse cards, there feels like sometimes stuck energy or low movement. So it might help to like look at those dates when the planets are going to start going direct and just to have something to look forward to so that you're not feeling so stuck and like you're never going to move forward. With the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this feels like stuck. It feels like there's this delay. There's a need for new things to come in, whether that's money or physical, tangible things. But I think you first need to make room for them with this Judgment card here. So using these retrogrades as this space, this holding space, a healing space for reflection, evaluation, and all of the new moons, the dark moons can be used for reflection and kind of clearing out the clutter, releasing anything that's not serving you anymore. That was really jumping out. I mean, all of the wand cards have fire on them, and all of the wand cards have like represent fire, but for some reason the fire was really jumping out at me for this one with the Queen of Wands of with this judgment of allowing the old self to burn away, because the Queen of Wands is very Leo energy in the sense that she's confident, she's social, she is vibrant and kind of mimics this sunflower energy, this fiery energy. So I was really feeling like there is this need of shedding the old self with the Judgment card and the Queen of Wands here. And the Four of Pentacles is that actual releasing, that letting go of control, letting go of what isn't serving you anymore, and allowing it to burn away. Oh, I thought it's the cat's tail was a snake for a second, so I was like, wow, doesn't it look like a snake though? It even looks like it has like a snake head on it, but I wonder if that was intentional or not, but that just really jumped out at me. So snakes speak of transformation and that like reawakening of creative energy. We have announcement, and I want to read from the book for this one. The trumpet blasts out loud and clear, announcing words you want to hear. Good news at last will come your way, but are there words you wish to say? Be bold, speak up. Time to be true, announcing who you are. You're you. Wow, yeah. So there's this big transformation of self going on for you over this new moon. Hark, soon an important declaration will be made that will bring about changes in your life. See the beautiful scroll I hold in my hand? Let's see. Let's see this beautiful scroll. I see it. It contains the very words that will be pronounced in the not too distant future. Um, Gosh, I really kind of feel like this is relating to this reversed Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like in the distant future, this will be something new will be coming in for you. Something that you have been waiting for is soon to be revealed, and I, your fairy godmother, wish to inform you that it could be very good news indeed. I must say that you have been a little less than patient in your waiting, forgetting that no news is indeed good news. But nevertheless, the time has come for news to be finally announced. So allow the roll of the drum and the blast of trumpets to sound in preparation of the impending words that you have been waiting to hear. As your fairy godmother, I too would like to make a small announcement of my own, if you will allow. I pronounce that having been at your side through all of your trials and tribulations, having smiled and laughed with you, having comforted you, I know you better than anyone. I therefore urge you to share with the world that which you have been holding back. Be clear. Oh, sorry. Be brave, clear your throat, and speak up. For too long now have you held on to deep-seated fears that have prevented you from saying it as it is. It is time to face those fears and to put any worries to the side. I promise to give you the strength and moral support you need to declare all that you need to so that you can move forward and be the authentic you. Remember that what anyone else thinks of you is none of your business. So allow opinions of others to fall away, burn them away, for they matter not. Instead, stand strong in your convictions and speak confidently your words to everlasting freedom. So I feel like that speaks to what I was just talking about, a burning away of the old self, shedding your skin. And I think that's why I was seeing the snake here, like shedding your skin and being the true you, the authentic you. These are themes of a Leo moon, of being proud of who you are, being loyal to your authentic self, and speaking your truth. So we also have white angels, purity and radiance. I'm also seeing like a lot of this is an angel here, but it makes me think of doves on the ace here. And ruby, fearless, strength, and warrior. So when I was reading this card, it made me think of the ruby and the strength and the fearlessness. Let me see if I can find that line. Oh, of course, now I can't find it that I'm looking for it. But it said something about like being strong and fearless, and it made me think of the fearlessness of this card. And then we have I clear my energy field. So this was really referring me back to the judgment here of this self-reflection, self-evaluation. Allow, if not this dark moon, a time of stillness and reflection and um it might, I think for a lot of us, like it might be this entire retrograde season, this like retrograde palooza, which I believe is starting. I think the first planet to go direct is in October, but I'm not sure exactly. But I feel like that, like just allowing for this, something new is coming, but it's not here yet because we need to have this transformation. We need to make room for it. We need to let go and release, burn away, cleanse and clear your energy field, bring in this white, clean slate, which is why I chose the white candle for you because we are just, every new moon gives us this opportunity to start with a clean slate, but this is even more significant for you. Maybe you are a Leo, maybe it's your birthday. So this is a new birth year for you, a new solar year for you. So this is starting out with a clean slate, clearing your energy, letting go of that old self, and stepping into your authentic self with the Queen of Wands energy here. And I think eventually that new thing will be coming in for you. So, group three, I hope that you allow yourself some time for reflection, rejuvenation, um, self evaluation around this new moon, and setting intentions on really the release, calling on your angels and guides for guidance or help if you need. Ask them, my energy feels really stuck here. Can you help me? Can you help release this for me? Um, and yeah, I think that's it for you. I hope you have a wonderful, happy new moon. Thank you so much. Let me know in the comments if this reading resonated with you, and I hope to see you soon.